The silence of the oud. I am a music teacher, 27 years old, and my life revolves around the sweets, deep sounds of the oud, my favorite instrument. I live a comfortable life here, teachers are respected and paid a decent, livable salary. A far cry from being rich. But we managed. For me, home was still with my parents. In our culture, you only really move out once you get married, especially when my school is just an 8-minute walk away. My older sister, she's the golden child, a 35-year-old doctor, head of a department, with a thriving private practice. She pulls in nearly 4 times my annual salary. And then there's her husband, a hugely successful lawyer, the career my father, a lawyer himself, always pushed me towards. My parents were always immensely proud of them. While they always insisted they loved me and appreciated my music, Dad even attended every one of my concerts. Adult or not, they never hid their wish for me to pursue something more mainstream, like law or medicine. A couple of months ago, my sister, her husband, my brother-in-law, and their children came over for dinner. Things were pleasant enough. After the meal, my nephew kept pestering me to play on my PS5, which is in my room upstairs. I took him up, got the game started, and headed back down. As I approached the living room, I heard my name and stopped dead. My brother-in-law was laughing as he asked when I was going to get a real job. I held my breath, waiting. My father sighed, heavy with disappointment, and said I was just a lost cause. Then came the punch that knocked the air out of me. He's the son I always wanted. Not me, Dad said, referring to my brother-in-law. Everyone laughed. My successful lawyer brother-in-law sealed the deal, calling me a loser and an embarrassment to the family. In that moment, the years of subtle disapproval coalesced into a brutal, undeniable fact. Nobody, not my sister, not my mother, and certainly not my father, said a single word in my defense. They just laughed with him. I had always known they didn't approve of my career, but I never imagined they felt such contempt for me. Personally, I didn't go back into the room. I was hurt too. I walked up to my room, packed my bags silently, and left that night to stay with a friend while I found my own place. I now have an apartment. My parents have been begging me to return. I told them they no longer have to suffer the daily reminder of the failure that I am. They claim I misunderstood, that they love me, and my dad even cried on the phone, saying he truly does. But the damage is done. They always made me feel less than, and overhearing that conversation was the final, breaking straw. My sister and her perfect lawyer husband now call me pathetic and a loser for hurting our parents. But they don't get it. They shattered my home, and I won't go back to a place where I am only considered a disappointment.